Hello guys, welcome to the lecture. In this lecture we gonna add a color and remove this text decoration from this, and we are going to give the border. The border will be on the top of that nav btn div. So let's get started. So first of all, open the HTML file. So this is the post nav btn. We have added the class here and we're gonna select that div. So paste the class. So you will say give the border top and value will be 1 pixel, solid, and the color value will be hash CCC. Now save the file and refresh the browser. Now you can see we have added the border. Now let's change the color, and now we're gonna remove the text decoration to none. So now let's go to the file. When I scroll down, you will notice that we have selected the div here, and we have also selected the anchor using this CSS rule. And here we are going to add a text decoration property, and value will be none. That will remove the anchor underline. See, and the color we are going to use color. Scroll up. It's much better. The color will be hash 646464, and later we're gonna use the variable CSS variable to apply here. As we learned in the previous lecture, you're gonna use the CSS variable later, but let's first add the color from the value. So let's save the file, refresh the browser. Now you can see we have given the color. Now let's change the color to this. So let's see the final result. You can see it has this different thumb, and here is a different thumb. So we're gonna change that as well, but let's leave it like this for now, and later we're gonna change this as well. For now this is okay, but we need to focus on the top. So here you can see it has no space over here, so we're gonna use margin to this. So let's go to the style, and when we scroll up, you see we have this nav top. So we're gonna add this nav top class again, and we're gonna say nav top and add a margin bottom 5 pixel. So let's see if working. Now it's much better. So now the border is added. Now let's add the bottom border, and this time the bottom border is going to be applied to the comment of that post wrap. What comment? The comment section here. When you close that post nav btn, you will see the post comment wrap here. So copy that class and go here and paste that CSS below, the class below here. And now you are going to say border bottom 1 pixel, solid, hash CCC. Save it, save the file, and refresh the page. So it's given the border bottom. So let's fix that. You see the border is applied to the bottom because we have added the bottom border. Instead of using bottom, let's add border top. So here you're gonna say top. Let's save the file, refresh the page. Now you can see it's much better. So it's much better. Now let's add a vertical and align middle to our span element, and we're gonna grab this span element, this span, and we're going to say vertical align middle like this to every span. So what we are going to do, we're going to say select the nav btn rule which we have done before. Here if you scroll up, you see these rule using combinator selector. Now it's time to use that for the span. So here what we are going to say, post nav btn, go inside the div which is the children of that post nav btn, which is the only children, and go inside that children. And now that this children have the divs, let's see which div we are talking about. If you go to the post nav btn here, if you open up, sorry, here you can see this is the only children which post nav have, and it has 3 different children inside this div. It has 3 children, 3 divs, like you can see here. Now we have a spawn element inside this anchor tag. So what we're going to say, select that div, inside the anchor select the div, and then spawn. So what we're going to say that go and select that div which is inside the div, and go inside and select anchor, and then go and select the spawn. Now the spawn will have the vertical align property middle. So let's see is this working or not. So refresh the browser. Now you can see every element has this CSS. Let me check this one. I think it doesn't apply because the spawn has a div and then it has a spawn. What happened? It has a div and then it has a spawn. So inside the anchor we have a div, then we have a spawn. Let's see. Yes, anchor we have a div, then we have a spawn. So let's refresh the page. Now let me see. Yes, it's working. You can see we have applied the vertical align middle property successfully. We only forgot about the div which comes after the anchor. So we have given the div here. Now this rule will add the style which apply here, which is vertical align middle. It will align the spawn content vertically to middle. So that's it for now, and see you in the next lecture.